Hello guys, welcome to HRL Season 5, Round 8, Grizzly Raceway. This is going to be Moto 2. We got Elite and Sector first and second on the front row for this race. Third and fourth is going to be Real Deal and Fireball in the second row. In the third row, we're going to have fifth and sixth, Justice and Roman. Following them up in the fourth row, seventh and eighth, going to be Detail and Hunter. Then right behind them in the fifth row, ninth and 10th, going to be Slaunch and Camby. And in the second to last row, we're going to have Luke and Opix, 11th and 12th. And in the final row, all by his lonesome, we're going to have 13th, Vulcan. Finally, first time he's ever been starting in that last place spot for Moto 2. But here we go, green flag. Moto 2 is underway. Just like the other Moto, looks like there's already a 3-wide battle for just a second there, for second. Which, that's just the reoccurring theme. We have a 3-wide battle right there, Justice in the middle, Detail. Oh, that was close. Roman could have gotten on in the outside wall right there if he wasn't careful. Oh, big crossover there coming out of, is that Fireball? I believe that's got to be Fireball right there with a move like that. Going for second place, already possibly going to be shooting his hopes for the lead. Right now, Elite is holding on to the lead. Fireball going to try to settle out on the outside, going to try to make some gains here, but he's got to worry about Sector and Real Deal, possibly trying to steal some momentum there. You know, try to take that line from him. Four wide in the back of the pack. What the heck? Detail and Slaunch on the outside, and I couldn't see who the others were because that 4 wide ended kind of quickly. In the middle of the pack here, and you can see that it is just so dense in the middle of this pack. I mean, there's drivers everywhere. There's hardly any room, and navigating your way through a pack like this is very, very difficult, and definitely something that you kind of just have to learn how to do. It's not like a math equation. You just have to kind of take some guesses and hope that they're the right guess. Huge crossover right there. Possible 4 wide as well. Luke on the inside, then Camby, then Slaunch, then Detail. I think that's probably the same people it was in the last one. Camby's gonna get shoved out of it. Now there's a 3 wide, two 3 wides for the back place spots. We're gonna have a 2 wide right there. Fireball and Real Deal battling for a second as they're both catching Elite for the lead. Not sure if that battling is going to help him make the pass, though. Still 3 wide there. Mid-pack, Fireball, I think he's getting some more lag cheese. He's just kind of like teleporting all over the pack. We have double 3 wides. Possible 4 wide right there as well. Oh, this second Moto is just getting so ridiculous. It's hard to follow. Just so many battles going on all over the track. It's going to be double 3 wides now. Fireball trying to make another crossover there. Try to get on Real Deal for second. Real Deal trying to hit the wall for a little speed boost and went major 2-wheel. He ended up losing time off it because he just hit it a little too hard. Man, these guys are just still duking it out all throughout this pack. It's kind of mesmerizing, honestly. I feel like I just feel like this is it's like watching a fidget spinner, you know? You don't know why it's satisfying, but you're just looking at it and you're like, yep, that's nice to look at. Wow, great analogy, 10 out of 10. No one quote that. All right, we got Roman and Camby battling here. Whoa, possible crossover there. Not gonna happen. I think that's Vulcan behind them, and Vulcan, you know, he's still buried deep in this pack. He's got to take his time and try to get some positions here. Luke going for another crossover, another 3 wide battle. It's gonna be Camby on the outside, then Roman in the middle, Luke in the inside. 3 wide battle in front of them. Possible another 3 wide battle for second. What is going on? These 3 wide battles are just not ending. Wow, this is the word I was looking for earlier. I started talking about the fidget spinner because I couldn't think of hypnotic. That's what I was looking for. That's what I thought the field looked like when we were on that inside view. Kind of dizzying too because that inside view. I try not to do it for too many laps because it legitimately makes me dizzy. Watching this view doesn't, but going from the inside and just going around and round and round, circles, it's kind of weird. But from a driver's perspective, it's a little bit better. Possible another crossover there. It's just Fireball and Luke both. This race has been just crossover central. We've seen them both pull off many in this Moto so far, and probably more to come. Because if you're going to get through this pack, you're going to need to employ some crossovers every once in a while. It's actually a famous quote from Abraham Lincoln: "He who crossovereth, bonnereth," in case you didn't know that. So obviously, ever since the 1860s, crossovers have been a huge part of racing, and you just got to keep using them. It's tried and true. Everybody knows that they're effective. You just got to use them at the right time, right place, and you will get some spots. Looks like we've got several 2-wide battles here. That's going to be Justice, what the heck? He's at the front of the pack. We have him battling for third with Real Deal. I think Fireball here, Roman, Detail, Luke behind them, and we got Hunter and Elite battling for the lead up front. So this is kind of crazy right now. 3 wide in the middle of this pack. Wow, these guys are just absolutely putting everything out there on the racetrack. The beating and banging, the rubbing on this track. So much hard racing, hard battling going on. And I don't see it ending anytime soon. Real Deal, though, is going to slide out of that 3 wide, but it's fine, because we're just going to trade it with Justice. We're just going to get another 3 wide going. Fireball and Roman trying to work around Justice on both sides. Oh, that was a close call there for Fireball. And now Vulcan is in this pack, possibly trying to make his way towards a first overall. He just got his first career moto win. Now he's going to need that overall. That's what he's going to be hunting down. He's definitely got some good contenders here as well for that, so he's got to be careful. He's going to have to earn it if he wants this overall. It's Roman trying to get by Elite for second there. Pretty good battle. 3 wide for third, or for fourth, sorry. Another 3 wide right behind them. Man, this has just been the moto of 3 wides. It's 3 wides everywhere. And then when a 3 wide ends, it just gets traded out with someone else. It's actually crazy. Justice is just going to be in the middle of that pack right there, just outside the top 5. We have a 2-way battle between Vulcan and Luke for fourth. Roman eventually lost that spot to Elite, and now Elite's making gains in the outside. Elite possibly trying to pass Hunter for the lead, and Roman's losing a couple spots, being stuck on the inside. Vulcan and Luke making big gains in the middle and the outside, trying to get around Roman there for third, get in that podium position. You know Vulcan's going to be wanting to get up as far up front of the pack as possible. 5 minutes remaining in this moto. Oh, Vulcan with a big crossover, which is something you don't really see him employ crossovers that much, but he's bringing it out the big guns. He's doing everything in his power to get this overall, and it's going to put him on the inside, Roman in the middle, Luke on the outside, but not for long. There's going to be another crossover. These guys are just switching spots with crossovers, and they're keeping up with the leaders while doing it as well. Like, they're low key, they're not losing time. They're not really gaining time, but they're not losing time to the leaders. Things are going to shake up a little bit, though. Roman's going to settle into third, Luke's going to settle into fourth, and Vulcan is going to settle into fifth. Meanwhile, we still have Elite and Hunter 1-2. They've just been doing a great job holding out for that lead this entire moto. Looks like we're going to see another 2-way battle between Vulcan and Luke back there for fourth. We're going to see a 2-way battle between Hunter and Roman there for second. And Elite's got something to worry about. He's got lap traffic here coming up in front of him very, very soon. So he's got to be careful for that. And Elite, another one of the, I was talking about Optics, Elite's another one of those guys that could, if he wants Champ Series hopes, he could really benefit from getting a moto win here. That would definitely increase his chances a lot. Would it buy him a free ticket? Not necessarily. There's a lot of drivers that have moto wins this season, and possibly more to come. So it's not going to buy him an easy ticket. He would probably still need to get some points or another moto win. But hey, just getting one moto win, that's one huge step forward towards your Champ Series bout. So got to keep it's got to be baby steps, you know, baby steps with little moto wins. That's what it's got to be. Looks like we have a close battle here for the lead between Hunter and Elite. We also have a close battle for third between Luke and Roman. So these guys at the front just duking it out the entire time, and they're just continuing to duke it out as much as possible. And Vulcan is just lurking there in fifth, waiting for his time to strike, because when it comes, he's going to need to make a move. There it is. There it is. He's going for it. That was a great move out of Vulcan, I got to say. He might end up on the inside of a 3-wide here for third. Wow, that was so aggressive. Such a great move out of Vulcan. He might have a chance at getting himself into that podium spot now. But last time, Luke was on the outside in this 3-wide situation with these guys. It was a crossover. It's going to be a crossover again. And he's not necessarily going to get to the inside of Vulcan, though. That just shows how great of a move that was for Vulcan. He was able to prevent Luke getting there with the crossover again, which is going to give him that third place spot for a little bit longer. But now Luke's getting to the inside. Vulcan's going to have to slide up the track, and he's got to start thinking about what he's going to do here. Is he going to stay high? Is he going to try to work that line all the way to the lead? Is he going to go for a crossover of his own? Hunter randomly comes down the track, gets Luke into the inside tire, and that's going to cause a caution. That just came out of nowhere, and randomly that's going to be the first caution of the moto, which is actually crazy because, you know, when you think about it, it feels like we should have had several cautions by now, but we really haven't. We really haven't had that many. By that many, I mean none at all. What is this pace? Wow, that was... All right. Worst pace lap of the entire season award. I'm just going to give it to that right there, right now. I don't even need to see the rest of the oval races. That's it. So there you go. There's the worst pace of the season. But regardless, still going to have some battles here. Looks like there's a 3 wide for third. I can't exactly tell. I don't know who's on the inside and who's on the outside, but I can definitely tell it's Roman in a Vulcan and a Fireball sandwich. I'm assuming that it's Vulcan on the inside and Fireball on the outside, but again, I can't exactly tell. Hunter's getting some lag cheese. These guys got to be really careful. Meanwhile, Elite with that horrible pace of the year award. Oh, no. I was going to say Elite's going to have a huge lead, but that's going to diminish here with that huge caution. Some possible lag cheese, and that just caused a crazy crash. Fireball probably getting the worst of that. The instant replay here. Yeah, Fireball's definitely going to get the worst of that. I think he's going to go all the way back to last, so that's just unfortunate. Worked his way all the way up to the pack just for that. Now he's going to have another small chance, and that was, you know, that was a little bit better, but that's probably second worst pace of the year. So we'll go second worst pace of the year right there. Handing out awards here at Grizzly. But 3 wide again for second. That's just been the reoccurring theme all night. Has been 3 wides for second. It just keeps happening. Keeps happening. It's never going to stop. And we could have a possible 2 wide here for the lead as well. Vulcan trying to work that inside. It's been Vulcan on the inside, Roman in the middle, and Luke on the outside like the entire night, and then the crossover happens. That's what it's been. It keeps happening. Oh no, Vulcan did the wall. Possible contact. I don't know if that's going to be a caution though. It looks like it's not going to be a caution quite yet, but with the way those 3 wides are battling with little laps to go, yeah, there's the caution. I was going to say, with the way those guys are battling, there's going to be another caution. Looks like Solange got collected. Going to go to the back of the pack, but here we go. We're going to have another restart, and this restart is going to be with 3 laps to go. 3 laps remaining in Moto 2 at Grizzly Raceway. Are we going to see another crazy finish just like we did last season and just like we did last race? Yep, people going all over the place, all over the track. Clean and green, though, so far. 2 laps to go. Side-by-side battle for the lead. Luke on the outside, Elite on the inside. Final lap, white flag. Who's going to get it? Luke on the outside or Elite on the inside? Going through final corners 3 and 4, and it looks like Luke has the better drive. He's going to take the win. Elite second, Roman third, and then there was just a cluster of people. I couldn't even call the rest of them. It was way too fast. Not going to happen. All right, so let's get the results on screen with a slow play-by-play here of those positions as well, so you guys can see exactly where everybody finished, what happened with all these photo finishes. That was just a crazy finish. Grizzly 2 seasons in a row has to, unless some of the later oval races end up being crazier. I think that Grizzly has to take the 2 season in a row award of craziest oval race. It's just always insane. It's always insane. Grizzly is consistently cheesy, and that's the quote that I want you guys to walk away from this video with. But, you know, great racing. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. That was just awesome oval racing, great short track racing. Here's your podium shots to end the video out with. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week we're going to have something new. We're going to have motocross. Haven't had motocross for quite a while. We have 1 motocross a season. Our 1 motocross is next week. Don't miss it.